Further, we're now being joined by Jennifer Ewing from London. Jennifer is a spokesperson for Republicans overseas UK. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining me here on the broadcast. Pleasure speaking with you as always. Ma'am, Trump has admitted to speaking with Putin, but there is a lot of ambiguity here. When did these talks happen? Have they happened since 20th of January? Did they happen before? And he did not want to comment on the number of times. It's obviously taken longer than the 24 hours to end the war that he had promised during his campaigns. Why do you feel he'd rather not say how many times they've spoken already when they already have and he's admitted to it?
Well, I think when you're negotiating, you don't want to give too much away. However, there's no doubt in my mind that the conversations definitely took place before the 20th of January and have taken place since then. We know with regards to President Trump that he will talk to anybody. He'll talk to dictators, he'll talk to allies, he'll talk to hostile media, he'll talk to teenage podcasters. So one thing we're looking forward to with this new administration is more diplomacy. This war in Ukraine, which we're coming up on the 3-year anniversary, which nobody in the Biden-Harris administration or in the EU for that matter has been able to say what winning looks like, what the end game looks like. And Trump is just saying, okay, this has to end. Hundreds of thousands of men and women have died on both sides, and it's time for it to stop. So this is a man, President Trump, who does not like war. We know that because he's one of the few presidents recently that no new wars were started under his first administration. And as much as people say that, he's a Putin puppet or that sort of thing, President Trump in his first term was the only president of our last 4 that Putin did not invade another country under. Of course, he invaded Georgia under Bush and Ukraine under both Biden and Obama. So I'm very hopeful that these discussions are going in the right direction and there will be an end to this war soon. Now, 24 hours, no, that was hyperbole. We know Trump speaks in exaggerated tones, but at least it's moving in the right direction.
So what you're saying is that negotiations are underway. Of course, they don't want to reveal too much until it's finally happened. These talks could have happened before the 20th of January, but the talks are underway is what one should take away from this statement, which has come in from the US president. Jennifer, I also wanted to come to this next point. There are contradictory points that Zelensky has mentioned. Trump said that he wants access to Ukraine's rare earth minerals in exchange for US arms and assistance. Zelensky said he's ready for that deal, and then shows a map which includes half of Ukraine's mineral resources which are under Russian control at this point in Russian territory. What's Zelensky's game plan here?
Yeah, that is, shall we say, the new added piece of news in this story. It sort of came out of nowhere. I guess knowing that Trump is, the art of the deal, he's going to want something if he continues to show some support to Ukraine. The fact that all of a sudden Zelensky is just opening up the treasure chest and saying, here, take this, is it does complicate things a bit, especially if where those rare earth minerals are in what's thought of as more Russia territory. So that will be the discussion to watch going forward.
And he's emphasized that Kiev is not giving away any of its resources, and then shows a map showing the resources that Ukraine had before the invasion, and now it's under Russian territory. It's, in a way, it's telling US, okay, go take it, there it is. It does complicate matters, as you pointed out correctly. Jennifer Ewing, always a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much for joining me here on the broadcast. There'll be more to discuss. We'll have you on the show again.
Thanks.